Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, She Loves Light. Hope all is well. I am just back. Life has been lifing, and there has been a lot of changes. Some of you all know me from my time as tectrice back in, what's that, like 2008, 2009? And then we shifted to She Loves Light. Tectrice was a lot about my hair journey. And I felt like the name was so difficult for people to pronounce. So I kind of shifted to She Loves Light. And as She Loves Light, I was a single woman living in Miami, living with my parents in Miami. And you would see me shoot videos from my room in Miami. Now, I'm still She Loves Light, but a bit older. I think the last time y'all saw me, I had a kid, maybe. Yeah, a kid. Now I have 3 kids, so definitely a lot has changed, and I now live in Chicago. So, this video, you'll see me cleaning my kids' room, which can be a mess, is a mess, excuse me, most of the time, but nevertheless, yeah, we make it happen. So, this is my son's room. It's supposed to be my son's and my youngest daughter's room, but she doesn't want to sleep in there half of the time. And so I am making the bed. Bunk beds are just notoriously difficult to make just because of the restriction. Like you can't just like, you don't have like free space to kind of, stretch out and make it. You all like cramped up trying to make a bed on the bottom bunk. Is like difficult. You gotta climb stairs to make the top bunk, and it's a lot, y'all. I don't know if I ever do bunk beds again or recommend them. I think, of course it makes sense if you have lots of kids, for space and stuff like that, but just functionally, logistically, making the bed is just tiresome. You'll see me like pulling the bed out, and like you see, I'm on top of the bed, and it's a lot. Nevertheless, I'm making the bed. So, just quickly, I just want to say hi. 1, 2, excuse me. I'm trying to get in the habit of creating videos for y'all. Things like this is pretty simple because 1, I got to clean my house anyway. So it's easy for me to just press record and do what I'm doing and do some talking over the recordings, explaining what I'm doing, or you just watching me do what I do. What was I going to say? So yeah, I'm a mom of 3, now living in Chicago. I have been inspired, because I'm always inspired, but I gotta get re-inspired sometimes to make content. As you all can see, that right there is a Barbie dream house that a neighbor gave to my daughter, my eldest daughter. She's not in this video. During the pandemic, my daughter was sharing this room with my son. My son was born in the pandemic, so in 2020. So this was really her room. She wasn't sharing it with him, but this was her room, so that's why that dollhouse is in there. Now I've just kind of stuffies, as my kids call them, or stuffed animals in that dollhouse. Next to the dollhouse is a Lego storage set, and my son, he's still playing with Duplos. So there are the bigger Legos, and there are tons and tons of them. I'm not certain. I think I've cleaned them up at this point. He also has tracks, which I stuff under his bed. And that nook there, that's their little library. So they have all those books. And in this little IKEA dresser drawer, I kind of like stuff in there. So trying to clean while the kids are playing is a bit difficult, but we make it happen. I think at this point, yeah, I'm going to vacuum. So I somehow have to get them out the room and vacuum the rug. This rug, I don't know where I got it from, but people always comment and they really like it. If anybody's interested, I'm sure I can find out where I got it from, but it's a very cute rug. You see under the bed, all those little containers have like either Legos or tracks, because my son has like this train station. So this is the ending of me cleaning, and it's not perfect at all, but it's clean and it's a bit more organized. This is my daughter's room, and I'm always telling her, hey, if you can't clean your room up, you're going to go back to the room with your brother, sharing a room with your brother, because sister, if you want your own room, there comes certain responsibilities. But as you can see, I think it's more for like the bigger cleanings, I do that, but she does make her bed in the morning, and sometimes she has her Legos on the floor and I have her clean that up. But I'm just changing the sheets and putting new sheets on both beds. That's what I did. Her room is not really done. It was honestly like a guest room for a long time. And when our longtime guest left, she was like, she wants her own room. So I was like, okay, girl, go have at it. So that's how it became her room. We still haven't put up any pictures and stuff on the walls, which, if you saw Alexander's room, how you saw all those pictures of black figures, historical black figures, she has a couple of those as well. And she has other pieces of art that we need to put up. My daughter is in ballet, so she's this beautiful painting that was gifted by the priest at our church. He gave it to her, so it's huge, but so I don't know if I really want him in her room because it's just so big and it would take all the space, all the wall space. So I don't know whether or not I'll do that, but I'm just making her bed. I think I realized that I put the print the wrong side, so I had to fix that, but that's all I'm doing is making the bed. For this room here, like I said, so we want to definitely put up the paintings. I'm not sure whether I'll put that ballet picture in there because it'll take up too much wall space. So we want to do that. I think she wants to paint her room a different color. I think she said rainbow, but I'm not letting nobody paint no rainbow walls. Maybe something bright, but I don't know about rainbow. These kids. So just making the bed, cleaning up, fixing it up. My daughter here, she's in the second grade, whose room this belongs to. She's in the second grade. So, she has her own personality, thinks she knows what she wants, You know how those 7-year-olds are. These are her Legos. So all my kids are into Legos. We graduate them from Duplo, which are the bigger sets for up to 4 years old or so, and then like the smaller Lego sets. So she's had a couple of different sets. She'll build them and sometimes she'll destroy them. Then she'll create her own little cities and stuff like that. She's a huge imagination. So this little container has some of her Lego pieces that she has dismantled. On top of this dresser here, she has some Legos that she has created that's still intact. But for the most part, all the loose Legos are in this little bin there. These kids have a lot of stuff. And if it were up to me, I would be a minimalist. But, these kids think that they need all this stuff. And I tell family members, please do not buy any more stuff. Here is I'm just cleaning out the bottom of the closet because she took a lot of her dolls from the doll house. The dolls, there's like cars and sofas and tables, and she put it at the bottom of her closet. So I'm just kind of like trying to organize that. You can't really see it, but I'm trying to organize that as best as I can. She does a lot of dolls, playing with dolls, and a lot of Legos. She creates dresses and outfits for these dolls. It's a mess, y'all. But, they don't really watch. We try not to get them to watch a lot of TV. We like them like playing, not watching kids play, because that's what a lot of kids do now is watch kids play instead of actually playing. And we want them to play. So building Legos is like top of like the things that they do. So this is just me cleaning up, being a mom, y'all. That of course is a high priority on my list. It's difficult and crazy most times, but I enjoy being a mom, quite honestly. So these are some of her books. She has a lot of collections: Babysitter's Club, Dog Man, Cat Something, yeah, all that stuff is over there. And she has some books in my son's room. But just a quick hello. Let me know if this is okay, video format. If you would like more vlogs, I could do that. But this is just a quick hello and to kind of get me back in the game. Love to see how you all are doing. Comment below. Let me know when you met me. And I'd love to continue to chat with you in the comments. And until I see you, have a great one. Peace.